And it takes a long time, yeah, shoot.
Now, we've got an election coming up, and it's almost inevitable that
2 years.
in my business we've had an election coming up for more than 2 years. Thank God for it. And Sarah Palin's going to play some role.
Yeah.
Are you going to play some role in that way?
I hope so. I had so much fun doing it the first time.
I'm shocked to read this book that you constructed this thing. You made this character in about 8.5 seconds while having Oprah Winfrey on 30 Rock. That it's not something you worked weeks on.
No, it's pretty much everything at SNL. It was very much pulled together at the last minute. I think Seth wrote the first piece on, probably Thursday night, and we rehearsed it on Friday. And yeah, in the book I talk about the day that we ended up doing the first Palin sketch was a Saturday, and it was also the day that it had been prearranged that Oprah Winfrey had agreed to fly herself in and shoot an episode of 30 Rock with me.
Right.
And we really needed to get that Oprah stuff done. There was no, risk. I couldn't risk moving that or rescheduling that because we had only gotten her to do it by the skin of our teeth. And so I shot with Oprah from like 6:30 in the morning till 5.
And she really smells that good, you said.
She smells great. She's gorgeous. I can't tell you enough. And then on the turnarounds between the setups, I would go and watch YouTube clips of Sarah Palin.
And what did you pick up from the voice? How did you put it together?
Well, gosh, I don't quite. I mean, it's like flowers for algebra when I was scholar. And at the time, I was just, thankfully she has a really super strong accent. This is another thing that Dana Carvey was talking about. But sometimes real impressionists like Dana Carvey or Daryl Hammond, they can take someone who to the neutral ear sounds just like a regular person talking and find that home. But sometimes, he was using the example of Ross Perot, or in the case of Sarah Palin, sometimes it's kind of handed to you on a plate. She has a just extreme accent. For me, it was, I tried to do my friend Paula's grandma, who used to say like, oh, Paula's sleeping. No, she can't talk to you now. My friend Paula's grandma, and also she, I just kind of noticed that she did a lot of smiling when she talked. She would go please with herself. And it kind of, it got a little, during the 6 or 8 weeks that we did, it got a little bit better, and then I started getting bad again.
No, you had to then do a show with her. Weren't you freaked out by that?
It was,
were you out of your mind to have her on? I mean, it
was all such a blur. The thing, one of the other titles that I couldn't sell the publishers on because there's a chapter in the book called The Sneaker Upper, which is an SNL term for when, when someone imitates someone and then that person shows up. Hey, what are you doing? It's an in-house call out like, oh, Christ, I got a sneaker upper. It's so embarrassing. Like, the writers hate writing them. But audiences, for whatever reason, kind of love them. They love it. Like, that's the kind of we got from like first ever sketch to sneaker upper in 8 weeks. Usually you get like to do the character for like 2 years before that happened. But everything was moving so fast, and she wanted to come on the show, and I had emailed Lauren and said like, please don't make me. I looked back as I was writing the book, trying to go through old emails about that topic. The only thing I could find was one to Lauren that said, please don't make me do that. It was not answered.
Why not? Because you thought you were mean in some way? You weren't at all.
I didn't. I knew that we weren't mean, but I felt like I had a lot of things I was worried about. One, the campaign had gotten very ugly, and there were people really like saying, horrible kind of racist stuff at McCain panel rallies, and it was getting weird. And so, in one level, I didn't want to smile and feel like everything was great.